Hello everyone. So last time we've ended up with this homepage for our personal website, and in this video we'll create a page for the projects. So far we have the projects as the drop-down list, but we'll get rid of that because I want to organize the projects as just the grid of cards pointing out to, well, in my particular case, pointing to YouTube videos because whatever projects I've been doing so far. I've been covering those on YouTube, well, most of those at least. So yeah, we'll alter the navbar a little bit because the navbar would be copy pasted along every single page that we will create from now on. That's maybe not the best ever way of doing things in terms of applications, but yeah, at very least, if we're talking about the dynamically generated content on the server side, like in Python Flask with Ginger template renderer, for instance, that's exactly what's happening there. Just the process of copy pasting the navbar is automated there, and one day we'll probably get there as well. Well, but for now, we can just do this manually since there won't be really that many like places to go within the website. So just manually controlling them would be fairly enough. So let's kickstart with altering the navbar, and I do vim and index.html. So going upwards here. So I don't want to have the drop down in here. So just get rid of this. And also here, I want to call it projects, and I want to add the hrefs. So href, this is going to be just a link, and I just call it projects.html. We don't yet have this one, but anyway, so now we get rid of about. When we would be adding more entries here, or well, the downside would be that we'll need to alter all of the files. But since we're doing this for didactic purposes, this still might be just fine. Okay, and for home, I want to add another href and just call it index.html as the file name claims. Great, so let's write an update. So we have home and index, we have projects, but there is no file yet, so we can't really go back. So to resolve this, I can just do right quit and do vim and projects.html. And now here I can simply read the index, so reading the contents of the index into the projects. And that's done for the sake of having the navbar and the footer the same. And all we need to alter here is the main. So I just get rid of this main here entirely and delete. And right, let's have a look. Yeah, so nothing to us. The footer is not great. It's just goes beyond the navbar, and the navbar has like 70% of opacity, so that's the reason. So once we add the main, so I add the main part here, and now I've added a new entry which is called BS grid, bootstrap grid. So we just do BS grid here. And here we can add the BS card. Okay, so let's have a look. We got our card here. So this is the project card. We will add the title, the description, and in the footer there would be the link to the project so that the user can go to, well, in my case, on GitHub and see the source code for the project I made. And also we want to embed the YouTube video here. So I also added the YouTube video template to the Vim snippets plugin. So if I do BS and YouTube video, then here, right, and we have the embedded video. So this video in particular doesn't exist actually because you need to replace this your video ID with your actual video ID. So now what can be done with this? This can be duplicated as many times as how much projects I have. So essentially, starting with here, with the card, so just copy everything, and I just want to make sure that indentation is correct. Okay, so I just grab this entire thing here and copy and paste like this. And let's have a look what we got so far. Okay, we got 3 cards with 3 videos, and now if we want to have more rows, we can grab the entire row containing the columns. So starting from this row class and going downwards, and here I just copy and put it here, and now we should be having already 2 rows. Okay, so edit more. Okay, and finally probably let's add a couple more. So and yeah, so now we have 4 rows here. Okay, great. So let's have a look whether we can navigate back home. And we do. And then go back to projects. And here within the projects, we can inspect all the projects we're interested in. So now let me show you how this looks on the real personal website I'm building. Then that's what I've been showing you previously. So again, just go into projects, and here I have the particular projects that I've been building on YouTube, like for YouTube, like covering on YouTube. So here is the King1 emulator, for instance, and that's the entire playlist.
What's going on, guys? Coming here,
Yeah, so nasty American accent there. Back in the day. So this is the playlist. Well, it's not the best ever layout because it's not really intended to navigate through the playlist here, but you just can click this YouTube button. The source code, so King1 emulate, so I click the source code and it opens in a blank tab and it goes to where the project actually is. So there is the mobile version for the projects, credits, all this stuff, and the actual version where you can play around with the King1 emulator. Just very quickly inspecting this particular part here. So I've provided a slight optimization for this, which I will now explain. So you remember that here we've been doing lots of copy pasting, which might not be that convenient to do, and it may lead to some typos, etc. So lots of code. What about automating this process? So this would have been nice just to put the HTML code once per card, say, and then just add the data from some source. And I have implemented this, and this is going to be covered in the next tutorial within the series.